Hey Sagittarius, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I'm Eve, and I have pre-pulled a Shadow Myth card for you. And what this card is about here is what you choose to see. And because this card is like it's two different things. It's actually a painting just of a skull, but the shadow part actually looks like a winged creature. So it's what you are, it's kind of, like what you are choosing to see at the moment, or what's catching your eye. And a lot of times people can see things within things, like like if you stare at the tree bark, you could see figures in it, or in the sand or water, like maybe like scrying or something. But there is something to do with your ability to see things within things, you know what I mean? And it could just be extracting your own truth out of it, or just a way of gathering knowledge, and like whatever resonates with you actually sticks with you and becomes part of your mass of knowledge. Wow. Okay, so we have the King of Swords, which is a card of a massive knowledge for sure. And then we have Ten of Pentacles, which is interesting because it's almost like it's leading up to some kind of bounty, or I don't really want to say reward because it doesn't feel like reward. It just feels like like a bounty of something. It could just be this is your bounty of knowledge. It's like you're able to add to this bounty of knowledge, even in places where you don't think you can extract something from it, or you know what I mean? It's part of that like continual, uh, that Sagittarius, that quest for knowledge. It's like you can go into like different cultures and different scenarios, and you can still extract some gold from it. You know what I mean? So your bounty is huge here. So there is something that you are learning right now. What are you learning? I feel like we need one or two more of these little cards. There we go. Oh, another king. So we have this king here, the King of Wands, totally pointing something out to you. Like, look, like Sagittarius, look over there. And here we have the Four of Wands, which is very welcoming energy. It's like kind of pointing over there, like, hey, Sagittarius, look over there. You want to go here. So you might be getting some kind of like intuitive nudges to go in a certain direction or look in a certain area for something. It could be it could be rabbit hole territory, but I would definitely pay attention to where you're being nudged, because there's something that you need to see. And saying something you need to see could very well be something you need to learn, or something that would benefit you to pay attention to. Ooh, we have Alec showing up. So this is the Nine of Wands. This feels like, it's weird. On one hand, it kind of feels like you're being asked to wait a second, but I want to say it's because whatever you've been struggling with is almost over. Like you've gone through a lot. It's like you've gone through many of something, right? You've gone through many of something, and It's like, hold on, don't give up quite yet, because there's something like right just outside your peripheral that is coming in that you need to see. Whoa. Alright, I'm not taking these, but I will take the one that fell on the floor. No way. You have the Nine of Cups here. Check it out. So you, not only do you have this Ten of Pentacles, this huge bounty, this huge wealth of knowledge that you are continuing to grow, but you have this card of major fulfillment, which is the Nine of Cups. I mean, because there's this huge moon here, it's almost like it is, and it's a full moon, so it's like it's being revealed to you, like something very fulfilling. You're so close to it. It's like, that's why this card here is saying, don't throw away shit right now, because you're almost there. You may not know it, but you're almost there, and you're gonna like it. And these cups, all of these cups are shining with the light of this moon here. Alright, so we have the Knight of Wands here. I feel like this is getting ready. It's like once once this is illuminated, you are going to need to get ready. This is like a preparatory card, and I do love how there is moon energy on both of these. It's like, it's weird. It seems very sequential. Like, here's the realization, and then the you've moved past this point. And what's funny is that there's all of these wands or tree branches or whatever covering up the moon, kind of, but those are the Nine of Wands. It's like you move past the hesitation, you move past the point of giving up, because you have a glimpse of something, right? Like you get a glimpse of whatever this King of Wands is pointing at. And so you start preparing. You start preparing to get a move on here. I think you're headed towards like an area, whether it's like a physical area or a subject matter or something, an environment perhaps, that is going to be very welcoming to you. Interesting. So we have the Death card showing up, and it's like you are, I mean, I'm noticing like the figure in this Death card is actually like pregnant. So it's like that hint at death and rebirth, kind of. So I want to say that whatever this new thing that you were meant to either witness or experience or just know, right? This new thing is going to kind of like shake you up a little bit. It's going to end up cutting something out of your life, or ending something. Like, it could be ending a pattern, or a habit or something, but there's going to be an end to something, and something new is going to come with it, like the shut door, the open door, that kind of thing. It's very interesting. It's like a whole new it's kind of like when let's say you drive to work every day and you go the same route, right? The same route, it's like same thing over and over again. The street, the road, da 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 da. And then one day you just like you look over there and you go, "Wait a minute, what's that road?" And you go down it and you're like, "Holy shit, I can't believe I never knew this was here." And it just changes your whole, like it changes the habit, like the habit of you driving to work because this one is so much better or so much, richer or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just, it's very, very interesting. I do feel like you are, I don't know why, but just, I don't know why this death card is giving me this vibe. Maybe it's the name, Gemery. I'm not familiar with that deity, but it seems very protective. It seems very protective. Like you're gonna be protected on this journey, kind of. Now looky here. So we have the moon showing up again. But this is the actual moon card. And that's just reinforcing the fact that something is going to be revealed to you or illuminated. There's an understanding that's coming. And it's going to give you a lot to think about. Look at that. You have the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is quite a ways into the Pentacles. You know what I mean? It's going to give you, it's like a lot of food for thought, right? It's like, I'm just seeing you here, like totally figuring things out and like going through your ideas about something and really, really like sinking your teeth into this. I'm sure it's different for each of you, but I am curious what this could be for each of you. Wow, okay. So we have the Empress showing up here, and all of this is on purpose. All of this is on purpose. You're meant to notice. You're meant to notice the thing. You're meant to go in that direction. You were meant to you were meant to go through a lot to get to that point, the point of illumination. You were meant this is all meant to happen because, and that's what this Empress is telling me. She's saying that this was all meant to happen to get you to this point because if it hadn't happened like this, then you wouldn't be at the point where after this thorough examination or this study or this realigning of your bank of knowledge, kind of, and it could very well be like a rewiring of certain parts in your brain or something, you know what I mean? Then you wouldn't be able to get to this point of creation, right? Because I'm feeling creation with this Empress. And here it's like we have the Knight of Cups, and this to me feels very congratulatory, Sagittarius. It feels like cheers, like cheers to you, like holding up a beverage of your choice, as in, good job, well done. You made it. You made it to this welcoming space that you deserve to be in. I kind of like that. All right. So, Sagittarius, this is your message. Take what resonates, and I will see you later. Bye, Sagittarius.